It's holiday season, and decorations really help bring the feeling of joy into your home. But rather than ordinary holiday cheer, we want to bring you a Wizarding World experience. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a DIY Deathly Hallows Christmas tree. Here's a list of the materials you're gonna need. First, take your cardboard, ruler, and pencil and draw your Deathly Hallows symbol. I made my triangle 12 inches long on each side, but you can choose whatever measurement you'd like. If you plan to make your hollows with wreath rather than ribbon, I suggest using measurements of 20 inches and up. That way you can see the hollow symbol and it won't just look like a big blob. When it comes to drawing your wand, just measure the middle of the base. Take your ruler and draw a line straight up to the top point. When it comes to adding the width of the lines, I made each about 1.5 inches wide. Now, I drew my resurrection stone freehanded, but if you have a protractor, it may make this process easier. Once you're happy with the way your hollows look, take your box cutter and start sawing away. Be careful not to get overzealous and cut directly through every inch of the lines, or else you'll cut through the wand and stone. However, if this does happen, don't worry, because you can just use your tape to repair the damage. Once you're done cutting, pop out all the excess cardboard. Now, take your front piece and trace it over another part of your cardboard to create the back piece. It doesn't matter if the trace is perfect, because you'll be covering it with decorations anyway. After tracing, just cut and punch out like you did the first side. Once you have the front and back of your hollows, it's time to go from 2D to 3D. Since your measurements probably got out of whack when cutting the pesky cardboard, trace a line of the outermost side of your triangle. Measure 1.5 inches or more if you'd like to create the width. Connect the lines to make it a rectangle and start cutting. Each line of your first hollows cut out should have 2 rectangles of cardboard to attach. Do this for all sides of the triangle, including the wand and stone. Now that you have your rectangles cut out, use your tape to stick them onto your hollows. Use as much tape as you want so everything is nice and sturdy. When you're happy with that, take your second hollows cut out and tape it to your tabletop version. Now it's ready for ribbon. Now take your ribbon and glue gun and start wrapping. Before you buy your ribbon, make sure you have your measurements ready beforehand. With the measurements I used for my hollows, I needed 6 yards of ribbon. This is when you could be super creative. You can use green ribbon to represent tree leaves and decorate it with red, gold, white, and so on. However, I chose this ribbon design because it reminded me of my departed dog's collar. When you get to the triangle points, cut out 2 inches of ribbon. Glue one piece over the front of the point. Then fold down the corners like you're wrapping a present and glue them down. This way, you won't lose that triangular shape. Next, cut another 2 inches of ribbon and glue it from one side to the other. And remember, you'll need to repeat this process 3 times. Once your hollows are completely covered, add the other ribbons or decorations to the hollows tree. And there you have it, your Deathly Hallows Christmas tree. Happy holidays, everybody.